matchup. We've got Some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Look at Philadelphia. They return victorious from an undefeated road trip back to the loving embrace of their hometown faithful.
And they're 1-0 against them this season, and this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight, knowing they have a chance for the season sweep.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, whether it's 2 games or 20, you'd love to go unblemished against any opponent over the course of the season. Of course, the opposite is just as true. Getting swept is no fun at all.
Inside, it's stolen by Edwards. Russell with it. Picked up by Harris. Vanderbilt. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
Good try by Simmons.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
This is his first free throw of the game.
First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
In the 2020 draft, he was the #1 pick. Many are excited about Edwards' potential. It's up to him to meet those expectations and maybe even exceed them.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Transition D is the name of the game tonight. He said facing this kind of speed is a challenge. You can't really prepare for it, not just in terms of getting back to protect the rim, but also matching up with their perimeter shooters. We'll see if they can be successful, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
They opened the gates, and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Russell with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Russell's got 8 points.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Embiid inside. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Milton. Now here's Embiid. Defended by Towns. 5 to shoot. Shoots. Embiid, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point lead. Now Edwards. Going inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than he goes around it.
Timberwolves foul.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot
That's
2 free
his
throws.
first personal foul.
So valuable on the defensive side of the ball. Simmons goes beyond personal, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
Here's Towns. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's Simmons penetrating.
Timberwolves foul.
Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Second.
Well, I tell you what, the combination of speed, mobility, and strength that Simmons has is special in the 6'9" frame. He's terrific at using all of that to bully defenses.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Timberwolves leading by 6. Outside, Towns. Pass to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Assisted
And it's 6 points for Anthony Edwards.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Anthony Edwards.
And another 3 for Minnesota.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 9. Out to Russell. Over Thibault. Russell no luck. The 76ers trail by 8. And they double up Simmons. Thibault for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Now, here is Russell. 8 points for him. Down low. Here's Reed.
76ers foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
And one thing about Naz Reid, he knows how to play within himself.
You're absolutely right, Greg. He doesn't force shots. Rarely takes any shot that's contested. That's why his efficiency is so good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Puts it up from 7. And the shot goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Maxey. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
Timeout call for Philadelphia. Fans, your Sixers dance team. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
He just palms the block. It's Robinson high post.
76ers foul.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Beasley with a clean look. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here is Harris. He has 5. And rejection by McDaniels. So the wing on the left. To the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
One-on-one fast break. Back to Thibault. Drills the three-pointer. Thibault got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And there's the whistle that goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. Timeout call for Minnesota.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Team makes the noise.
11 seconds left here in the first quarter. Harris a screen. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Curry with the steal. And stolen by Dunn. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He finished. finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
Nasty. All right, coming up to the court right now, it's your sixth.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers. Helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And there's the drive. Pass to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservative. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Beasley. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns in the corner. To the inside. Done outside. Clock at 4. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Fires for 3. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Stolen by Robinson. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Maxey. He's got 7. 3-pointer. He can't get it to go.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. Won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. That's what he brings to the party.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Timberwolves substitution. Jared Vanderbilt.
76ers trailing. Now, here's Maxey. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Niang. Charity stripe shot. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And here is McDaniel. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Into the lane. The kick out to Town. That's to McDaniels. On the clock. And here's Town. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So both teams changing it up here.
Third ball. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
And the 76ers with possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. That evens the score. Embiid's got 6 points.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses and the dry spell continues. Now, here's Maxey. He has 7. Pass to Korkmaz. And they double up Embiid. Here's Maxey. With the second effort. And Embiid finishes inside. Embiid's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. Russell feeling it out a bit. Here's Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Edwards got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Sixers dance team, make some noise.
Now the 76ers with it. Pass to Simmons. Here's Niang. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Milton. And the 76ers get it back. And the dunk by Embiid.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
To the paint. Out to Edwards. Stolen away. Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. A floater. The shot, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Beasley with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Edwards. 11 points in the game.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
The drive by Simmons. Shakes him. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And they get it back. Here's Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there. Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And they double up Simmons. Embiid inside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the 76ers.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
For Philadelphia, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
Timberwolves timeout call.
All right, fans, it's T-shirt time. We got free shirts. Who wants them? Make some noise. All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers and Big.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. And the first one at the line is good.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Beasley for 3.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And they double up Embiid. Milton in the corner. 76ers moving the ball around. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Russell with the 3.
And he leads. defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Simmons got 8 points.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Simmons.
That's what you call being a master of your craft from Simmons. I mean, fooled the entire defense in the paint there.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
At the line for your
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And not doing anything to erase his reputation as a shaky free throw shooter. This game really only making it worse.
Vanderbilt misses.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lead.
For 3, Harris. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for. Edwards can't hit.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Pass to Simmons. Here's Embiid. He can't get that one to fall. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Now here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Assisted.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Harris with it. Now Embiid, defended by Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Russell left side. Lays it up and banks it in. Russell's got 13.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
For 3, Harris knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 11.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. It's sent back down by Simmons. To the middle. And it's Thibault in the corner. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Now and there's the call on Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Towns down low.
The hustle from Simmons on defense is contagious, infectious. He brings all-out energy on every possession.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
He's made only 2 free throws, not shooting well from the line.
Not sure where it's gone, but he's lost his confidence at the foul line.
And that's been a huge problem. I mean, giving away points at the stripe, never a good thing. And, guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
Back to Milton. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. Shot's good by Simmons.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Outside, Russell. Towns, wide open. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got 9.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, that's Edwards on both ends. First the D with the steal, and he's able to finish off the break solo.
Timeout for the Sixers.
And your Sixers dancing.
Now to the lineup for the Timberwolves.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. It's a 1-point game.
Timberwolves.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Number 40.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Curry with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Harris inside the line. No good with the wing jumper.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Here's Beasley, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 1. And finished off by Robinson.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
3 points.
And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Out to the wing. Back to Dunn. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Coming up to the floor for your Sixers, Tyrese Maxey.
Timeout called for Philadelphia.
The Timberwolves making a change here. Beasley right side. Clock at 6. For the lead. Robinson with the block. And he gets it back. Pass to Reed. To the inside. Tries yet again. Robinson pulls it in. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Harris outside. Thibault on the wing. Cuts off the pass. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. Pass to Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Number 40. That's his
And you
third
watch
personal
Harris.
foul.
He's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
All right, fans, that was your Sixers dance team. Make some noise.
And Harris drops them both.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, Tobias Harris is a great scorer, and he's had multiple NBA stops, and I think you just have to simply say this guy has always been wanted.
Over to the left wing. Here's Russell with the drive. Robinson with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Maxey. And here's Harris from the arc. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And it's Russell in the corner. Beasley outside. Down low. Robinson with the block. Bible on the wing. He's got 6. Harris, right side. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hop.
Driving in. And here's Harris from the arc. Here's Robinson. Minnesota with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's McDaniels. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now, here's Maxey. Over Beasley. Another miss by Philadelphia. Outside, Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. For the lead. Just 5 to shoot. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's all tied in Philadelphia.
All right.
And when we return, we'll get the
Sixers dance team. Come on, fans.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And Minnesota has possession. Beasley outside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Reed. Yep, right through the net. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal
And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Kicks it out to Beasley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. No good from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Embiid, the screen. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
double up Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. And the three off target. Outside, Russell. Inside. Embiid with the steal. Curry on the wing. From past the arc. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. The drive by Russell. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Here's Maxey. Count it, good. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
It's Russell with the drive. Goes up. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, that's how you execute in transition, guys. Embiid realizing an opportunity and then jumping all over.
Pass to Beasley. Back to Russell. And they double up Russell. Beasley for 3.
Easily.
Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
To the paint. Here's Harris. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Beasley for 3. Beasley the screen. It's Beasley on the wing. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And it's Towns missing. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Maxey to the right side. Aston Niang. 6 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's a 5-point 76ers lead. Now Reed. And here's Russell. Beasley into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Beasley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, his drives are explosive and sudden. Defense has no way to stop him.
And your Sixers dance team.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Back to Edwards. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Thibault. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. Second team foul.
Al Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Timberwolves ball.
Timberwolves trailed by 5. Outside Edwards. The three. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Simmons. And the rejection by Towns. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Good on the triple. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Back to Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Pass to Embiid. The jump hook. No good there. The Timberwolves trail. To the inside. Towns. Now here's Edwards. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Coming up to the floor for your Sixers, Tobias Harris.
Timberwolves timeout call.
And your Sixers dance team.
Timberwolves substitution.
1:57 left to play in the final quarter. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
And it's Thibault in the corner. They grab their own miss. Here's Embiid. Towns with the defensive effort.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Edwards got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Simmons driving inside. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Finish off the break. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of impression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Russell. Good!
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Back to Harris. Thibault for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Philadelphia foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
Second one is good. We both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Substitution. Jared Vanderbilt. Jaden McDaniels. Chris Dodd.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harris misses. Done with it. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line.
15 foul.
It's the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Boy, I tell you what, Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. A stat sheet stuffer for sure. He scores it, he passes it well, and he also gets to the glass from his position.
And so Minnesota takes the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by